So, Anna and Ilker, it's nice to having you here in the festival. Actually, you are probably the, how to say, the people that are involved with the festival. Are you from the beginning?
Yes, since 2016, I believe, from the first year.
Yeah.
The first year.
You are always a member of our jury.
Correct.
Correct. And Ilker, you've been here 2 years ago with your movie.
Yeah, with the Groom's Block.
Groom's
2 years
Block,
ago, yeah.
And this year you are a part of our jury as well, and you will present a movie.
My first documentary called Ballad of Exiles.
And so, as you seen the festival already, you can see probably some development in the festival. What you gonna say? What are your ideas and impressions from the festival?
I think the festival is going in a very good direction. The selections are getting better every year. At the beginning, the festival started with just the Black Sea selection, which was an interesting thing and an interesting part of exploring movies from these countries. But I think now I think this is the first year where there are movies from other countries, not just the Black Sea countries, getting more international, and I think now it's even better. Maybe so we probably need that idea of the sea in the movies, as the audience will see that there is that a little hint about the sea, the connection with the water, with the living on the at some ports like Burgas, but still it's not everywhere. It's not in every movie. It's not something that's putting limits to the festival. So that's why probably I think it's getting better, especially the short selection this year is very, very strong, and I think for the first year I'm so sure which movie should be the winner. For all the 4 years I was here the 3 of the years. Last year I couldn't come, so last year I was just like distantly voting for the movies and giving my notes. But all the 3 years I was here. All the rest.
Yes, because I'm here from last year, and
So
you're older than me for
because
this
I
festival.
met with her here.
Yes.
Okay, this we are going to probably. And
I think the audition is growing. That's what I see first.
Yes, the audience, right?
Yeah, because basically, I was on the second edition, and so basically, I was feeling that if the audition is aware about that gonna be a movie that night because it's outdoors, so and just 15 minutes or half an hour before the film, people just used to get curious and looking around if it's gonna start or not.
Yes.
And right now, I see every night almost the seats are full, and people are more. They know the program and they're coming on time.
Come on purpose.
They're coming with a purpose.
It's not, otherwise, I think the first couple of years it was more, as you were saying, they just walk by and they see a movie and let's stop by and check what it is.
Exactly.
But now I heard the people they know that the festival is happening, they're expecting it and they're coming for the particular movie or for the particular night to watch it.
Which is very nice. And I totally agree with the programming. But the selection is super nice, super good. I was attending some kind of other emerging festivals for let's say first 5 years, 3 years, And what I feel unique about the Burgas, it's very close, and it's very public. So in that means it's very promising for the future, and as a location and how they approach to the public, with the screenings and the outdoor screenings is kind of very unique too, and for I guess for the emerging artists too, for the directors or the writers or the composers, it's a good first step to be.
I like the the outdoors. I think that's very unique. Directors, the people that are showing their movies, they can they can get the reactions from very different people, not the ones that are expecting and a specific movie and buying a ticket going to a specific movie, but this way they can reach a much wider audience. This is what I feel it's very, very unique and very interesting for that festival. That open door.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody can
Scene
come in
under the
anytime.
sky,
Yeah.
coming like anytime, feeling free to leave at any moment, and
Yeah.
trying to keep the audience with your movie.
Yeah.
Audience that's outdoors and that's tempted to go to the beach or to a restaurant, but staying there.
About the movie from yesterday, your short movie that was presented to our audience. Uh, I don't know if you saw some reactions from the public. What was, I mean, the feeling to finally also show a movie of someone who is with the festival since the beginning. So
Yes, that's the first thing that I'm showing that's mine. Not last year, but 2 years ago, I showed a movie that I was a production manager and associate producer, more from the organizational part of the scene. I was able to talk to the people, but this movie, it's a short one, it's a 7-minute one. It was a personal thing again, as most like beginner like directors or scriptwriters. So my experience is most of it is in documentary and TV programs. So it's not like I may be writing my things, but they're writing for TV. It's not the same thing as writing your idea and being able to show it to the people. So that was very yes, I don't know, exciting for me. And the idea just came from just conversations with my kids, from their personal experience with topics like life and death and where the people are going, and grandma and where they're going, and the explanations. And I just want to be able to see the world from like a kid's point of view. I like the way that they see the world. It's so much different than our way of seeing it. We just forget. Once we grow up and we are adults, we just forget what it is to be a kid and what it is to see the world from the doctor. That's like, and I just was inspired by conversations with my daughter. That's like she's playing herself. She's playing, and she's doing something different, which we don't know. What is she doing?
Hi. Hi, welcome.
Is she gonna like that?
Careful, careful, it can break. I'm not sure.
And this, for her coffee?
Maybe not. What about Daddy? We still have to get a present for Daddy.
Wait, I still haven't chosen for Grandma.
and yeah, probably I will bring you back 2 years ago. What were the reaction of the public with the movie?
Tonight's film, I think it's fitting the festival program better because it's again there's the sea and an escape again actually, and because in the documentary this Yilmaz Güney is escaping from the prison with a boat, then he's taking asylum in France. With the prison film, I was kind of surprised that it's been in the program, because when I was checking the Burgas, and I understand that this is like a very public kind of festival, and so the prison film was kind of a little bit violent and like hard topic, but especially in Balkan countries like in Bulgaria and Slovakia and some other examples, it got very much attention. Yeah, I think like showing the inside of the prison, maybe it was kind of a unique thing, I don't know. But yeah, the people was asking a lot of questions, so it was nice.
And what about your projects that are you working right now? Your next projects, ideas?
I'm going for another short, I think, but this time, obviously, the environment where you live makes an impact on what your thoughts and what ideas are. And one thing which I don't like about the American life or American situation is the guns and how they handle guns. And I haven't ever been like a political person, but I'm thinking of a short in that direction, a narrative short, and I have something in mind, but we'll see. Yeah, and it's with a group of other female directors, so we're hoping to make like and it's different short movies, and each one has a different topic.
Yeah.
Just an idea, let's see.
I just recently finished one, my second fiction, and it was on the post-production process for a long time, until like April, May. Now I'm applying to several festivals, and hopefully it's gonna be Burgas next year, hopefully.
What's the name of the movie?
It's called Akis, means reflection, and the movie it's in English, so dialogues are in English, and it's kind of like out of like usually what I do. It's like more colorful and more like different kind of storytelling. It's very American kind of, I must say, literature, because with William S. Burroughs from the Beat Generation.
Yes, yeah.
So it was a theater play happening in one room, and it was inspired from William, and I decided to write it as a screenplay for a fiction film. So
Okay, so
yeah.
we are waiting. So thank you very much for being here all the time, and I hope we will see again
Hopefully.
in the next years.
Hopefully,
and,
yes. Maybe as a jury, maybe as a participant.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah,
And good luck to the festival.
yeah.
And
Best of luck.
so expecting even better selections next year.
I hope it's gonna last for another 50 years,
50?
100
Okay.
years, you know.
100.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much, and
You're welcome.
see you soon.
See you soon.
See you.